Sup nerds, R2 here. Okay, just want to say, it's not my fault. Hear me out. These books were 50 cents each, 50 cents to $1, with only a couple being $2. So it's not my fault. It is 100% the price's fault. I shouldn't have priced them so low, and I wouldn't have bought them. So I wasn't going to do videos like this month, but it wasn't my fault. Anyway, yeah, so I ended up picking up a few books. So you're getting another pickups video because I want to get this out of the way, because I am doing some other pickup videos of a sort, but they're it's a different sort of pickup. So I want to try and do those this month. But anyway, and yeah, I started this. Let me just show you. I started Gridlinked. Yeah, it's really good. I only started a couple days ago. I'm 90 pages in. Yeah, enjoying it so far. So I am finally starting this. I've been saying that for a while, but I finished my TBR that I had up there, and now I've started my new TBR. So anyway, I got a Whitley Strieber book that I didn't have, and it's the Forbidden Zone. I think it's the actual like Forbidden Zone. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I really want to add this to my horror TBR, but I've got 5 books there already, which could be enough for me. But if I can fit this in, I'm going to put this in because I love Whitley Strieber. He wrote Communion, and that's an alien book. And I love alien books. So yeah, I thought I had all of Whitley Strieber, but I don't, apparently. But I've got a few. They're all down there. One of my most recent ones I picked up was The Wolfen. Oh yeah, which you've already seen. But yeah, this again, 50 cents. These are all 50 cents, these paperbacks that I'm showing you. I got a David Gemmell, which I don't really... Well, I don't have any David Gemmell, but these just sound really cool. So I got Wolf in Shadow. So that's, I think, book 1. And then book 2's The Last Guardian. So these are a John Shannon novel. Yeah. They look like it living in like a post-apocalyptic sort of style world, with like mutants and shit. So I don't know, that just sounds really cool. And they're quite small. They're only a couple hundred pages each, or 300 pages each. So yeah, and for 50 cents, I'll stuff it. I've got the first 2 books there. If they're no good, I won't read them I won't get any more, you know. I got Not Quite Human, Reckless Robots by Seth McAvoy. This is like book 4 or something in the series. I reckon I've got one of these, because on the back it has that recommended reading, and I don't know what this is. This could be 8 years and upwards. Possibly teens, I don't know. But oh no, it says, yeah, it's got the little red dragon on the corner, so it's an 8 years and upwards. But I've seen this before on one of my other books, so I don't know. Yeah, it just looks like a bit of an Android-y type, batteries not included type thing, because that's the name of the first book, Batteries Not Included. So if you remember, there's an old Disney movie, I think, based on that. I got my first Cordwainer Smith, Norse Thriller. So yeah, I know Science Fiction Reads mentioned him a few times, so yeah, I don't know anything about it, but apparently it's in the top 100 best novels or something, so keen to check that out at some point. Got a Dan Simmons, The Hollow Man. Looking forward to reading Hyperion in November, because that was a recommendation, and November's going to be recommendation month. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I got another copy of this, but I think I got another copy of this, But I've got some Arthur C. Clarke in my collection now, and I have no idea what I have and what I don't have because I can't get to it. But I got 2061 Odyssey 3. So this is I know I've definitely got the first one and the second one, so maybe I don't have this one. But yeah, that's cool. It's never been read. The spine on that is not been creased. Again, these are all still like 50 cents a piece, so I couldn't leave them there. Hammer of the God, obviously had to get that one. Arthur C. Clarke. Left Behind, a novel of the Earth's last days. This has got over 20 million sold in this series. Tim Lehane and Jerry B. Jenkins. I don't know what this... Never heard of it. Never heard of those people before. That's them there. Apparently that one's a doctor. So, Left Behind, huh? Cool. This one may have been $1, but it may have also been 50 cents because it has come apart from the spine, but I can get a bit of glue on that. That's not a problem. But this is Stephen Lawhead, Empyrean. It's an omnibus of the search for... it's an omnibus. It has the search for Fiera and the Siege of Dome. I'm struggling today. I've still been a little bit crook, so struggling to speak. This is 2 books in one. So never heard of Stephen Lawhead. Got the Artifact, W. Michael Gear. This is in a galaxy on the brink of civil war. Some humans find some ancient relic or artifact left by some ancient race. And they're could be a weapon or something, I don't know. Got a Greg Bear here, Moving Mars. I don't know if somebody just like dumped their whole sci-fi collection at this one place. This one is Lonely Planet Journals, Science Fiction Travel Stories, Not the Only Planet, compiled by Damien Broderick. So, I don't know what this is really, but it was there and it was 50 cents. So, yeah, I had to get it. Just had to. Got a Robert Silverberg, Starborn. Getting a few Silverbergs recently. John Danton, Neanderthal. Neanderthal will do for Neanderthals what Jurassic Park did for dinosaurs, apparently. I don't think that's really sci-fi, but why did I get this? In the remotest part of the world lies a secret older than mankind. I think it just sounded interesting, and it was just there. Maybe I picked it up by mistake. Neanderthal. Got a Brian Aldiss here. Man in His Time, best sci-fi stories of Brian Aldiss. Man in His Time. I've got a few Aldiss, haven't read any though. Have I read Aldiss? I don't know. I'm not sure if I've got... I think I saw this on Outlaw Bookseller because it's got a cat on it. But I may have it as well, I'm not sure. But it's The Long Way Home by Paul Anderson. This particular cover, I've seen someone's picked it up before, so I'm sure of it. We got possibly book number 20 in this Venture Sci-Fi series. It's Richard C. Meredith, The Sky is Filled with Ships. What a cool ship that is. Love it. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like it could be book 20 in a series. I'm not sure. This one's got an amazing cover. This is Simon R. Green, The God Killer. Mayhem and murder in the streets. In the street of the gods. You'll find no sanctuary in Haven. Look at that. Let me see if I can get that to focus. But that's so cool. The colors and the art style. I really like that. I'm hoping that this is like the only book in the series, or at least book 1. It's like 190 pages, so that'll be a nice, quick, easy read. I got book 1 of the Amtrak Wars, Cloud Warrior, by Patrick Tilley. I owned all these before. I owned all 6 of these in really nice condition, and I sold them and made some good coin on them. And I sort of regretted it because I didn't know if I was going to read them, but I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I just should have kept them. We got Paul Anderson, Time and Stars. That's a nice vintage cover. This is a nice, nice copy. Bit cobwebby. Death in Space. What? Time and Stars. Is this a book of short stories? Time and Stars? Yeah. Perhaps. I don't know. But it is from 1964. So that's really cool. We got Gregory Benford, Sailing Bright Eternity. So this is the dramatic finale to the Epic Galactic Center series. So I don't know if this is book 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, but it's definitely not the first one, and I definitely didn't pay $6 for it. So let's say in the front. So we got Sailing Bright Eternity. Yeah, I don't know. It's got a list of his books, but I'm not sure where it fits in that series. So yeah, something to research at some stage. Why did I get that? This is a Lyrica by Thomas F. Montelion. I'll give that to a friend. Looks like a horror book. Put that up there. Maybe that's why I got it. Love this book. This is one of my favorite Simax. To be fair, it's one of the only ones I've read. The Autumnland and Other Stories. It's got the cover of my favorite story out of the book, which is Rule 18. Was that the first? Even the first story? Oh, it is. Yeah, Rule 18, where it's two football, like it's a football side of humans and a football, like American football, I guess, set in the future, of course, and then it's the football side of aliens, and they verse each other each, couple of years or whatever. And for the longest time, the aliens have been winning. Originally, the humans won, but then the aliens, because they're stronger and fitter and all this sort of stuff, and the humans, they're getting lazier and lazier over the years and weaker over the years, that they just can't keep up. And then there's this Rule 18 that they, the team coach and trainer and stuff like that, they take advantage of this Rule 18, and yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I quite like that one. There's one in here about... Oh, Jackpot. That was a really good one too. Buccaneering Earthlings think they've hit it when they stumble across the greatest treasure trove in the galaxy. That's a really good story too. I won't go into it, but it was a really good one. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that, and that sort of has cemented for me so far Simic being my favourite author of sort of vintage sci-fi. To be fair, I haven't read a lot of others, but I am getting there. But so far, I'm really enjoying Simic's writing. We got the Best of Planet. This is Best of Planet Stories #1. That's got a great cover. Check that out. That is cool. Yeah, this is from 1939 to 1955. This is stories. This is printed in 75 in a first paperback printing. So that's cool. Not that it really matters. I just got this. This is a Star Trek novel. I don't collect Star Trek books. But I don't see them in the Corgi paperbacks. Planet of Judgment. I'll never read it. I might just sell it off or trade it off or whatever. But for 50 cents, it's just cool. I didn't see Star Trek in Corgis. So, yeah. But why not? 50 cent. The Omega Point by George Zabrowski. That's got a cool cover. That's got an awesome cover. Yeah, I love that one. I'm hoping that's it's just a standalone, because I want to read this one. First published in 1972. It's a 1974 printing, so that's awesome. I don't think I meant to get this. I think I just picked this up by mistake with the other one. This is another Star Trek. It's a Star Trek Invasion First Strike. I'm definitely not going to keep this one. I might just redonate that to an op shop. I think I got that. I just got all excited and just put it in the pile, not meaning to. This is The Marriage of Living Dark, the final novel in David Wingrove's brilliant epic. It also says Chung Kao on there. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a final novel. That sucks. Get the other ones. I picked up another Tad Williams because this one looked in better condition than mine, so I'll swap that out and put the other one in my little bookshop that I have. So that's in it looks to be slightly red, but I think it's in better condition than mine. What we got? Legacy of Herot by Larry Niven, Jerry Pournelle and Steve Barnes. This is a hardcover. Yeah, Legacy of Herot. I don't know. 1987. That's pretty cool. And why did you fall over? I just got this just because I just wanted to flick through it and I just added it to the pile. I think this was $1. The Shape of Wars to Come by David Baker. It's the hidden facts behind the arms race in space. I don't know how relevant it is, but it has some cool pictures of like rockets, like and stuff, like the spaceships, and it's got some cool like article thingies going on in there. So I don't know. Not sure if I'll read it, but I do have a little bit of a flick through, and it could be interesting. Just to see when it was printed, see how relevant it actually is. It's probably not relevant at all. 1982. So 82. Probably not. Oh, I got this one. This is C.S. Friedman in Conquest Born. So this is this 2 books in one? I can't remember. 1987. It's 1989 version. I don't know. It might not be. I could be just tripping. But yeah, C.S. Friedman in Conquest Born. That's got a really cool Egyptian-y looking sci-fi-esque cover there. 2 ultimate enemies forever opposed, and worlds will fall before their private war in Conquest Born. That sounds really good. I had to get these. These are, I like my King Arthur inspired stories. I think these were $1 each. These ones we got by M.K. Hume, King Arthur, Warrior of the West, which is book 2 in a trilogy, which I only just found out. I thought I had books 1 and 2, but I've got books 2 and 3, and then we got the Bloody Cup. So, yeah. Which is frustrating because it actually sounded really good, so I'm definitely going to have to find book 1. I got another Tolkien, Lord of the Rings. This is the complete original text. Now a fantasy film. I think they're talking about the animated film as opposed to the live action ones, but this is just a really cool cover because it reminds me of the animation from the animated film, which came out in the 70s, I think. So it's all 3. So it's got the Fellowship, it's got the Two Towers, it's got the Return of the King in there. So this is a 78 printing of this, I believe. Yeah. So I just hadn't seen this one before, and I've got a little bit of a sort of a Tolkien collection going, and not on purpose. I'm just finding really cool editions of these books. So yeah, and if I don't give them to my friend, if I don't keep them, I give them to my friend. She's a massive Lord of the Rings freak. So got a Tchaikovsky. I got the Doors of Eden. This is this was $2. This big bastard. So it's quite a huge one. But yeah, haven't read any of his stuff. I'll get around to it one day. I don't know. Oh, I got this one for the store because I had a Miss Piggy book from the 80s, and I sold it. I bought it for $1. I sold it for 20, 25 or 30 bucks. It was a Miss Piggy's Guide to Life, or I don't know, some shit like that. But I got a Kermit one. Before You Leap. A frog's eye view of life's greatest lessons. I don't know, this just seems... It seems funny enough to have a flick through and have a bit of a read. It's fairly modern though, 2006. The other one was from the 80s, so I think that's why it sold well. So I don't know. If I hold on to it, I hold on to it. If I don't, I'll put it in the booth. I've been getting a lot of book talk lately, so I've been getting a lot of like book pickups and book recommendations on my TikTok, which is fine, which is good because I've been buying books because of it and that I wouldn't have normally purchased. But Joe Abercrombie is a name that's come up a lot, and especially in on YouTube as well. So I watch a lot of book pickup videos, as you're probably aware. And I heard this trilogy is one particular, I can't remember the YouTuber, but he said it's in his top 5. And I think it was even his third or second best fantasy trilogy that he's ever read. So when I saw him there, these were, 2 of them were $2 and 1 was $1. So I got The Blade itself, which I don't know what these are. I'm assuming there's some sort of a fantasy, perhaps. Yeah, I really don't know, but for $5 for the trilogy, I'll keep it. They are a bit tatty, but I don't care. It sort of adds to the aesthetic before they're hanged. Like the covers in particular, like they are a bit sort of ratted, so you see on the edge there. But they've got, and it's sort of on the back as well. But the books itself are 100% readable, so, and they're only a couple of dollars, so I don't really care. And then Last Argument of Kings. So, and they feel really nice too. They've got like a fake sort of like animal skin feel to it, or you know, fake leather sort of feel to it. But yeah, it was 2 and 2 and 1. I'll give it a go one day. I got another one of these. Had to pick it up. This one was, I think, $3, possibly $3. I'm pretty sure there was one book that was $3. Might have been the next one, but. Brothers Grimm fairy tales. I already have a complete Grimm compilation. I'll probably have a couple, but you know, I like these sexy like bindings, so I didn't have it, and now I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. I'm pretty sure there's like 15 or so, probably more. So I'll keep getting these. Every time I go to bookshop, I'll pick up 1 or 2 because why not? I got this awesome Clive Barker hardcover. This is Clive Barker Abarat, Days of Magic, Nights of War. This is book 2. This one might have been $3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one was $3. But it was the artwork that just drew it to me. That's some really cool sort of like portrait-y artwork on there, and then on the back as well. So I've got no idea what this is about. I just sort of picked it up because I'm going to be reading a Clive Barker very soon. But then inside this has got some really nice artwork in there as well. So I just thought I pick it up if I like the some random artwork going on there. If I like Books of Blood, which I'm 100% that I'm gonna love it. So I'm going to yeah, I'll maybe move on to this at a later date, because once I find book 1, I mean. I happened to find another Joe Abercrombie, and I picked it up just because I had that other trilogy there. And this is Half the World. So, I don't know. It's got a ship on it. It's like a Viking looking ship. So, you know, I like my ship stories. And airships and stuff, and sea ships. So, could be good. What is this one? Oh, S.J. Morden, One Way. 8 astronauts, 1 killer, no way home. That sounds awesome. That sounds really good. So it's like a murder mystery on Mars or something. Yeah, I don't know. Or just on some sort of planet. There's a murderer among them and everyone's a suspect. That's really cool. That sounds awesome. Oh yeah, I had to get this. This was $2. $2 for a book that probably would have cost $40 back in the day. This is book 4 of The Well of Echoes. This is that big fantasy epic that I'm going to be starting in January. So, whoa, this one here. How many pages is this? Oh, see, it's only 900 pages, or not even. It's only 830 pages. I say only 800, but it looks like it's a lot more than that. But This is yeah, Chimera, whatever, Ian Irvine. So I just picked it up in anticipation that I'm going to enjoy this series. So that whole I think it's a quadrilogy, and I ended up picking up. You'll see in a minute some of his other works. So I think that quadrilogy is going to take me probably the whole of summer to get through. And then I got just a bunch of fantasy. Like, I had to get them because they're 50 cents each. Some will go into my booth at my stall, my bookshop thingy, and the others I'll just put aside because I do have a couple of these authors already in the collection. So, and this one looked a little bit sci-fi-esque. This is called From Kim Falconer. It's got the Spell of Rosette. You got some sort of planety thing or the moon happening up here. So I don't know. It probably isn't, but I've got some Kim Falconer already, so I thought I'd add to it for another 50 cents. Then we got this is Fiona McIntosh, Destiny, Trinity Book 3. I've got some Fiona McIntosh as well, and they've always got really nice covers on them. So 50 cents. I'll pick up any sort of like fantasy, especially if it's a author that I recognize. We got The Bridge of Souls, The Quickening, Book 3. I'm pretty sure I have some of this one. I might have Book 1 and 2 of this. Again, I can't get to them, so I can't check. We've got The Quickening Book 2, Blood and Memory, Fiona McIntosh. So I'm pretty sure I do have that one. Or I know I've definitely got this one. So I might have only had Book 1, but I've got Merrin's Gift, The Quickening Book 1. So I got a trilogy there for $1.50. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so here we go. Let me show them in order, at least. So we got a Tale of Three Worlds, Ian Irvine's trilogy, A Tale of Three Worlds, Torments of the Traitor. So this is book 1 of A Song of the Tears. And this is book 2, The Curse of the Chosen. These are friggin' massive as well. These are a good 700 or so pages in themselves, so that's going to be another epic to read, maybe the following year, I don't know. Then we got book 3, The Destiny of the Dead. I could really enjoy these and probably just keep going with them. I don't know. I haven't got anything planned after summer, so if I really enjoy a fantasy epic like I did with Terry Goodkind, I just read everything he had, like 14 books just straight, and then I read the first 11 again. So yeah, again, another trilogy for $1.50. I'm gonna pick it up. Why not? And then these are really cool. These are $1 each, and I just had to get them because it's Isaac Asimov in the title, and they're just, I don't know, cool. But I got this one. This is Isaac Asimov's Did Comets Kill the Dinosaurs? I mean, yeah, but did somebody send the comets? I don't know. Ooh. But it's just a kid's book. But it had it had Asimov in the title, so I was gonna pick it up. I've been picking up a lot of Asimov lately, and I've got a lot more to show off too. So yeah, I don't know. It just had to get it for $1. Why not? I'm gonna get that sort of stuff if it's $1. And then this is really cool too. This was $1. The Isaac Asimov's The Rocky Planets. So I don't know how much he actually had to do with this. I know he has written a lot of like non-fiction as well, but it's, if people just put his name to the title or name to the book. But I mean, it's possible. It's possible he wrote this. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting textbook in a way. But yeah, that's what I've got recently. I picked them up in I think it was over two or three shops, but they were the same shop. So 50 cents to $1 to $2 and maybe one $3 book in there. So I didn't mean to do it, but when that shit happens, I'm gonna do it. So, and do you blame me? Even if I've got a couple of doubles here. It's good trade bait. But let me know in the comment section down below if you have read any of these books, if there's any that I should be reading first. Get your recommendations in early. I'm going to get my TBR ready for November. I know it's a little bit away now, but I do like to get things sort of settled and get an order to things. So yeah, get some recommendations in. I've got 2 already. Yeah, I think I said Hyperion, and what was the other one? I know I've got another one. I'll think of it later. But also let me know in the comment section if you picked up anything recently, because that's I love knowing what you guys pick up. If you have a channel, please let me know in the comment section. I'll check it out. We'll follow. I like watching videos too. So, but until the next one, guys, stay tuned. I do have some pretty epic pickups coming this month. That's not just random. But yeah, until the next one, guys, enjoy what you're eating, whatever it may be, and stay safe, take care.